Hey everybody, it's me, ShandrahFaith. Sorry, Miss Flambe. I thought she was about to start a fire, but I think we're good. And happy fall equinox, bitches. So that's why I'm gonna be busting out the Halloween Oracle, the Oracle deck I like to do pre-Halloween. I'm about to see Blade E, whatever you want to call it, from Sad Boys. Besties with Young Lean on the Friday of Halloween weekend. So, yeah. Bladey, I think, whatever. See, that's the debate, how to say it. Is Bladey? Anyway, we're going to start off with our getting into the Vortex relationship cards. We also have just entered Libra season, so we're getting in that balance. So I think that we need a little guidance on a relationship. So that's how we're going to get into the vortex, is by figuring out our relationship, or how to work with other people. You know, we're not the only people in the world, people. This isn't a cult of one. This is a cult of many. And one who is attuned to the law of attraction is more powerful than a million who are not. Okay, so get us into the vortex. The vortex. Our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. Oh, look at the little baby. The more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. And so the behavior that you elicit from your child is more about you than it is about your child. This is actually true of all your relationships. But since you think about your child more than you do of most others, your opinion about your child plays a greater role in the behavior. Yes, take it from me, a preschool teacher. These little babies, these little people, our opinions, if you see if you have a kid and you're like, well, that's a bad kid, then that's gonna be a bad kid. How do you change a bad kid into a good kid? See the good in them and focus on that. Others' opinions are less important than my personal guidance system. You did not intend to use the opinions of others to measure against your beliefs, desires, or actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew and still remembered long after you were born that it was the relationship between the opinion or knowledge of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer you perfect guidance in the form of your emotional guidance system. I started to feel off, and then I realized I always put oils or spray. I forgot. I'm going to put on my Ariana Grande spray. It's highly spiritual. That's why there's a crab on it. Spiritual crab. Thanks, Ari. Ooh, see, I'm like, and then I have this, my Lionsgate Portal oil mixture that I got from Herbs and Arts out in Denver. Okay, whew, I feel so much better. So yeah, aromatherapy, people with anxiety like me. So yeah, others' opinions are less important than my personal guidance system. I think that's why, because I got triggered by this card, because I've spent my whole life considering other people's opinions until I really got what Esther said about nervousness, and that nervousness is just you thinking negatively about how people will think of you negatively. I don't know, that's that. But yeah, it's just you thinking that people aren't going to look negatively at you, and that's where that nervousness comes from. And yeah, like doing these videos, it's like I still get a little nervous, but understanding that has really helped, because the kind of anxiety I have is performance anxiety, and I'm an entertainer, an artist, a person in the limelight. And I've always wanted to be that person, because I was always the shy girl. So what I realized is that I kept, and there was a lot of times in my life, even recently, in one of my other videos, where I was just like, you know, my dreams are stupid and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I found when I started getting treating my anxiety, I realized that I was suffering from performance anxiety. Like, I was just like, eventually it's just gonna go away. I'm just not a good enough entertainer to not feel performance I'm not yet there, but it happens. It's gonna happen all the time. Your mind isn't just gonna be magically rewired just because you know about the law of attraction. It takes a lot of practice, and you're not gonna get rid of that completely. I feel like I feel like I'm always nervous. But that's the biggest thing, is that if you give into that and really just don't give a rip, as Esther says, if you don't give a rip about what other people think, then then there goes your nervousness. And maybe there will be a day when I get up here on the camera and not feel nervous like I am feeling right now. But it's okay. That's what we're learning here in Libra season. Libra is that balance, those liberty bells. Exactly. We're balancing our Liberty Bell balls in Libra season, okay? Should I leave or should I stay? It is very empowering to discover that your patterns of thought do not have to follow your current situation, and therefore your current situation on all subjects can change. We do not recommend taking the physical action of leaving a relationship without deliberately coming into thought alignment with the new desires that have been born out of your current relationship. And then whether you stay in this relationship or move on to other, you can have exactly what you desire. This has been coming up. So this means that this is an issue that we need to address, people of Cult Club Collective College. Should I leave or should I stay? And should I let go or wait it out? There isn't one answer for all of you. This is a goddamn collective reading. So it's using that better feeling. Like when I decided to let go of my past person, who is now in the past. And it was really hard because the first, and I do believe that they are my twin flame. It's just that I had to let go of the idea that it's like the ultimate mission to be with your twin flame in this lifetime. And I just learned a big lesson, and then I just realized that I felt better in letting go than on holding on to the relationship as the days have progressed. I did a calculations for this weekend, and we're around 130 days since the breakup. And yeah, I just realized it just feels better to let go than hold out hope. And yeah, and I feel great. And yeah, things are happening in my life. Woohoo. So yeah, so I decide best way to decide is just go where it feels better. Okay. If staying feels better, then great. If going feels better, then great. If it's both in the middle, then take a nap, go to sleep, meditate. It might take you some time to figure it out. Once you figure out where your feelings lie, that's also the hard part. Is just like, well, both decisions seem terrible. So you're going to have to dig away if you have that resistance. My relationships are supposed to feel good. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, the feeling, we're going by the feeling. So that's how we make our relationship decisions, or even relationships with what job should we take, or should we quit our job? Should we leave? Should we stay or should we go? There's so many relationships in our life bodies. In our life bodies that our life bodies have to life about. And so, yeah, we just need to figure out what makes us feel good. What is the better feeling path? My relationships are supposed to feel good. Okay, so, and honey, if you're in a relationship and it doesn't feel good, then leave. If it really, really doesn't feel good, not like abuse. Abuse does not feel good. Okay, people? So that is a big green flag to get out of there. But if you are in a domestic situation, don't go announcing it. Okay? Those fuckers will hunt you down. Like, I watch enough true crime to know that. If you're in a physically life-threatening, body-harming situation, and you want to leave that, and you know that fucker ain't gonna let you leave, don't fucking tell them. Don't announce like, hey, I'm about to leave, bitch. Okay? In domestic abuse situations, no matter what your gender is, do not tell them you're leaving. They will fucking hunt you down or not let you leave. Don't announce it. I was like, it's not a game, but it is a game. If you want to survive. Okay? That's why a lot of people stay in abusive relationships, because they can't leave. They're physically being stopped from leaving. So yeah. If your basic human needs aren't met in a relationship, get the fuck out. Okay? That is not feeling good. Okay. One of y'all, all of y'all had to hear that. Your life is supposed to feel good to you. Before your birth, you knew that the primary component of your physical experience that would offer the greatest value for your personal and collective expansion and joy would be the relationships that you would experience with each other. It was your plan to relish the diversity of your relationships and to choose from them the details that would make up your creations. And here you are. Yeah. We're just finding better feeling relationships. Platonic, romantic, work-related relationships with your kids, relationships with your parents, relationships with your grandparents, relationships with your ancestors. That's a lot. Relationships with people you're just going to see now after watching this video, crossing the street. Like, I've never seen you before, but we know now that we exist. So we got relationships everywhere, and we're balancing that out in our Libra balls, Liberty balls balancing era. Yes, of Libra season. Making peace with my today will improve my future. It may sound odd, but the fastest way to get to a new and improved situation is to make peace with your current situation by making lists of the most positive aspects you can find about your current situation. You then release your resistance to the improvements that are waiting for you. But if you rail against the injustices of your current situation, you hold yourself in vibrational alignment with what you do not want, and you cannot then move in the direction of improvement. It defies law. Yeah, I don't know. That, for some reason, I don't remember what I say when I'm like doing these readings until I like look back on it, and then I'm just like I'll read that, and then I won't know what to say, but until like whatever, just take from what I don't know why I blanked out. I must have astral projected off into space for a second. So yeah. So before we start our Halloween journey, we're going to go on a little archetypal journey with Kim Kranz's beautiful, well-known, wild, unknown archetypes deck. My first oracle deck. My OG deck. Okay. What's our journey? What's our Libra season journey looking like, spirits? What do you got for us? The Vow and the Village. Double V. Yeah, like Volpe and Verdugo on the Yankees. That's my team, our team. We're Yankees fans. I'm sorry. We're Rockies fans too. I mean, like, you know, we're trying to get the Rockies into the World Series. Just a little baseball talk. Okay, and then the Underworld. Ooh. Doesn't that remind you of fall? Just like, you know, things, the leaves fall into the ground and the bugs are dying off. And yeah. I like, my back porch has been where katydids come over to die, and they just get there till they're like accidentally stepped on by my husband, or they just fucking die, and I don't know, like then wasps like try to eat them. I don't know, but that's where the katydids want to die, is behind my back door. So So yeah, underworld. We're going into the vow and the village. Okay, so our overall energy. Here's the book. The overall energy for us, for our Libra season. Our fall, the start of fall. It's my season too, because I was born in fall. I'm a late fall baby, because I was born December 8th. So I was born in the fall, early December. So this is our time, people. People born in the fall. Okay. The underworld, the nightmare, the ordeal, the bottom bitch. That's my bottom bitch. Oh, by Doja Cat. My husband's really into that song. Silly. I love when that first song. I was just like, yeah, you guys are my bottom bitch. All y'all's out there. Okay. This is no time to mince words. The archetypal territory of the underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering, and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm which we try vigilantly to avoid or deny at any cost. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us into its depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives it dangerous power. Traversing it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light in our shadowy times. Facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. Yep, that's what fall's about, right? Because then winter's coming, where everything's dead. We're dying right now, and that's cool. That's what Halloween's here. Okay. When light, bravery, depth, facing of deepest fears. When dark, denial, suppression, evil, unconsciousness. Ooh, spooky. Dude, so spooky. Go deeper, read Meeting the Shadow, edited by Connie Zweig and Jeremiah Abrams. Search for images of a map of Dante's Inferno. What does the story of epic descent stir in you? One of the earliest stories on record is that of the goddess Inanna's descent. That was the Dante's thing, but I forgot that Kim Crayons mentions Inanna's descent. Yeah, look that up. That is the story that's really popping out for me. And she takes off her clothes to go in the underworld to get her sister or something. I don't know. Maybe, if that's right, I don't know. Inanna's descent. Just look it up. Turns out descending into the underworld is as old as time itself. Tale as old as time, going down on a highway to hell. Yeah, I think that's AC/DC, but it was also, this AC/DC song was at the end of the acoustic Maroon 5 Songs About Jane album that I bought when I was a youngster. And they end it with Highway to Hell. So, go into the underworld. Okay. Okay. All right. The vow and the village. Ooh, I love that. I love that energy. We vow into our village. We the village people. Village people. I got a couple. I think I have 2 Village People vinyls. I have at least one. Yes, Village People band of the day. And our music lady today is Beyonce, Queen Bee. Look at her. She queen. They have her being the queen of like everything. She has a baseball bat. Is that baseball? Yeah. Confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. Be both everywhere and nowhere at once. When someone sings from the heart, don't go tone deaf. All right? Go listen to some Beyonce. She's calling. Beyonce is calling us. Cult Club. Okay. LV all up in my shoes. Okay, where am I? I'm almost there. L1V. The promise, the oath, the contract. Ooh, proposal energy. When the vow is spoken, the air shifts. Karmic ties are formed and destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and intentions have... Ooh, yep, see? Yeah. Singing loud and proud like a vow. There is a reason the great mythic stories of our past often include the recitation of oaths and the mixing of drops of blood as a mark of union. The tricky part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, activates the eternal and unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness, the laws of nature respond. These promises cannot be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities and loose ends. This card calls us to acknowledge the vow we are living by consciously or unconsciously and either recommit to it or create a ritual that signifies its closure. You've been underestimating the power of your promises. Promises, promises, promises. Dionne Warwick, babies. When light, bearing witness to the shift toward destiny. When dark, unconscious vows, unkept promises, messy karma, or like broken promises. Okay, or like telling someone you love them and then breaking up with them 2 weeks later. I'm just saying. That ain't no real vow. Anyway, I'm just being a little grumble cake. Sorry about it. Go deeper, learn the yamas, the 5 vows of the seeker. Anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypal realm of ceremony and ritual. That means time stands still and anything is possible. Think of the last promise you made. Was it to yourself or another? Has it been upheld or broken? Yeah, let's make some promises to ourselves and keep them. That sounds like a good thing to do. Good homework. Okay, and then we have the village. I'm getting M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. I like that movie. I saw that in theaters. I think I was in high school. Maybe I was a youngin. I was a youngster. But I totally called the ending, so because we had watched a movie that I think in my history class that was similar to what happens in The Village. But don't take my word for it. If you haven't seen The Village, go see what happens there. It's spooky. Any M. Night Shyamalan film is good for the spooky season. Look, I'm like opening to the dead end. Spooky. Okay, no, we don't want that. We want this. We're not at the dead end. We're open. We're in the village. Okay, the hometown, the family, the tribe, Soul Tribe. That's us. Woo! Shouts out to us, Soul Tribe. This is our card. This is us. This is us. Okay? Look at me. Look at me. This is us. The village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Yeah, we're not going to be on this video. This video doesn't last a lifetime. You've got to leave. You take class. You could take your Soul Tribe Cult Club Collective class, and then after like 45 minutes to an hour-ish, or so, you go off into the world and you do your homework. Like make promises to yourself that you will keep. Okay. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists. One most villagers do not want you to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. When light, intimate, rooted, intergenerational, communal. When dark, small-minded, gossipy, trapped, restricted. Go deeper. Haruki Murakami. Ubichu Murakami. Hard-boiled Wonderland and the End of the World. I have not seen that. Unless Murakami is a writer. Okay, shouts out. Shouts out if you know who the fuck Haruki Murakami. Yeah. I was like, I know it sounds familiar, but I don't know. The village moves with you as it is more of a mindset than a physical place. Returning to the village is as important as leaving it. This can be thought of as a completion or an integration of what you learned out in the wild. Yes, come back to the Soul Tribe Cult Club Collective. We are here anytime you click on one of my videos, Reading Rainbow's Divination. Okay, let's get into that Halloween oracle. This is Halloween 25 on the timer. Ooh, it's that double sevens. It's been coming for me, those double sevens. I'm going to be a lucky bitch this season. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be a lucky bitch. In all aspects of anywhere I want to get lucky. But I ain't lucky. What did we say? We're not lucky. Just as Nicki Minaj says, we ain't lucky, we blessed. Okay? Yes. Clap for the heavyweight champ. Me. Didn't do it all alone. We. Young Money raised me. Grew up in Baisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy. Thanks. Thanks, birthday twin, Nicki Minaj. For you out in the back, wherever you are. I don't know where you are, girl. Where'd you go? Get some Nicki Minaj GPS. Shouts out below if you know her locale right now. All right. What does our cult club? Ooh. Beautiful owl. The owl of forgiveness. The owl of forgiveness. That's so pretty. The owl of forgiveness. And our overall turn. Oh, look, it goes with the vow. Oh my gosh. Like we're going to go with the underworld and find a friend. It's nice to have a friend. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. New love, new love, new love. Yay. See, but we have to forgive. Okay. If we gotta leave people in the past, we also need to forgive them. Okay. You're not gonna get good ass eternal skeleton love if you can't forgive your past and yourself also. But we're making promises to ourselves that we're gonna keep. Like, I promise to forgive myself for all the fucking shit I put people through, but now I'm not gonna do that anymore, and I'm just gonna allow things to happen, and I'm not gonna chase, and I'm just gonna wait for my skeleton to crawl up in my grave. This skeleton gonna stay in her coffin and wait for her other skeleton. Okay, it's important. It's important. Eternal love. Love is love, and it transcends physical death. 'Cause we're in the underground. We looking for those warlocks, those goth boy cliques. We looking for, that other spooky half of you, I mean, maybe if you looking for a witch, go find her. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, we're all people here. We all got skeletons. We all are just skeletons trying to find other skeletons. And then don't worry about the skeletons in their closet or your closet, because we forgive those skeletons. The skeletons in our closet, we forgive those skeletons. But then we're trying to find our own another skeleton. Okay. What's his name in Jack Skellington? I have Jack and Sally live out in my backyard. Have been out there for like 4 years, and like, yeah, they're always up. They're like, they live in my back. Like, this is Halloween year round. We're in that Halloween town. I'm not talking about Nightmare Before Christmas, but Halloween town. You know what I'm talking about. I think it was on the Disney Channel movie, Halloween Town. One of my witchy classics. Halloween Town, bros. Okay, it's up there with what is that called? The one with Bette Midler. Hocus Pocus, okay? Anyway, ooh, it's getting spooky in here, isn't it? I'm reading the wrong book. Oh gosh, I'm so spooked. Okay. eternal love. I love you guys. That's why. It's because I love you. You guys are all my skeletons. We're all skeletons. We're all skeletons holding hands in a big skeleton circle, you know. Okay. Eternal love. Love is love, and it transcends physical death. When the body leaves us and our souls are above our possessions no longer, nothing remains but the intertwining of love. All of us are the product of millennia of love. I guess our vocab word today, love. Oh shoot, and we about the love. Our parents, our ancestors by blood and ritual all have in some way created the DNA that weaves throughout our bodies. Love, in fact, powers life and death. When most of us first encounter death in our lives, we experience grieving too, and in some ways that feeling could be described as an absence of love and the absence of that person or being. But the kind of love that is often shared between family members, friends, and lovers, separated only by physical death, is the kind that poets wax lyrical about. That is truly eternal and transcends death. Should you choose this card, you're being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is more powerful than death itself. Love lingers. It leaves its own legacy, and we should be aware of this every day that we live. For those that are ready for and desiring of a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand and to be ready to open up to this new experience. Yes, I just got this image of like two skeletons listening to Slayer. I don't, for some reason, the Slayer, I just put up in one of my stories as a Slayer reference. But then I also, when I went to my friend's Muay Thai match on Saturday, there was this car whose license plate had Slayer on it. Slayer! We're just like two skeletons listening to Slayer, okay, on our pet, while they wax lyrical about it. Shouts out to Slayer, okay? Come on. Still no comments. Let's get these comments in. Slayer fans, I call to you. I call to you now. Oh, shoot. Forgiveness is right behind this, behind our skeletons. Okay, forgiveness. Reducing burden. A wrong is done, consequences you cannot deny, but to hold a grudge is to drink poison and think that the other person will die. Oh, shoot, I love that. I remember because this Halloween oracle is one of my early OG oracle decks too, and I was just like, whoa, that's crazy, that's totally true. Being a cold season festival, Halloween is a perfect time to pause and think about how things actually are in our lives and what heavy burdens we do not wish to carry through these harder, leaner times. Some of this heavy-heartedness may relate to old relationships or grievances. Some may relate to negative feelings we hold on too tightly about others, and even a lack of compassion for the mistakes we have ourselves made. It is said that it takes a big person to apologize, but in many ways it takes an even bigger person to forgive. When we hold grudges, the negative energy is incredibly toxic. It is like drinking a poison and expecting the other unforgiven person to die. Whilst we may even harbor feelings of revenge, and to be honest, that does not feel good for a while, it is important that we move those feelings along to forgiveness. It's moving up the emotional scale, people. Revenge is better than sadness, but if we stay stuck in there, we're just going to go back down. So move on from the revenge phase, okay? We're done listening to Reputation. We are now in our listening to Lover. Those are both referencing Taylor Swift albums and different Taylor Swift state of minds. So yeah, this summer, totally, we were in Reputation mode. We were about the revenge. We were about the we're taking our power back, okay? But now we're forgiving and letting go, because forgiveness is a nice thing to do. I can't even say it with a straight face. See, that's a line from her Reputation album. But now, since I'm going through this, we're in the listening to the Lover album, which is called Lover, and it's about love. And our word today is love. And we're all about love, babies. Okay? So if we don't forgive, we're just blocking out the love, okay? You don't want to be a lonely skeleton. You want to be Jack Skellington who finds his Sally, y'all. Halloween love for us dark creatures of the darkness. Because you know what? You know what's cool? That just popped in my mind. I was thinking, creatures of the darkest depths of the ocean, they have their own light. Those bioluminescent fuckers. They have their own light. And that's why we're in the dark. Because we are fucking light. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Whilst we may even harbor feelings of revenge, and to be honest, that does feel good for a while, it is important that we move those feelings along to forgiveness and release as soon as possible for our own health and well-being. If you have chosen this card, think about who it is that you could be forgiving, and that includes yourself. Okay. And finally, we got that owl energy. Okay, we be dressing up like owls and skeletons. Halloween costume ideas. Forgiveness. Hi, I'm dressed up as forgiveness. That'd be cute. Like, you're just like this white flower hand. You could be... Okay, other Halloween idea. Other Halloween costume idea. Forgiveness. So we're either going to be skeletons, owls, or forgiveness. Great. I wanted to be Kamala for Halloween and get one of those, like, because they say that whoever wins the most, the presidential nominee who gets the most masks sold usually wins the election. So we be buying some Kamala masks, but I need to think of something that my children at preschool are gonna write. Oh, so you're a lady? I'm just a lady. I'm forgiveness. Okay. Okay. Owl. Wise seeing, wise action. Silent, winged, and wise. All see. This repetition. It's a part of the spell work. So we're gonna love and wise. Wise, love, being wise and love and wisdom, wisdom and love. Silent, winged, and wise, all-seeing creature of the night. Show me the way, I'll follow you in flight. Owls have for thousands of years been part of folklore and have been considered a special or sacred animal. With their huge forward-facing eyes and otherworldly appearance, they have been seen as both wise and as harbingers of the supernatural. There are many hundreds of species of owls, and almost all are nocturnal and carnivorous. Interestingly, they all have specially designed feathers that can enable them to fly silently at night, giving them an incredible hunting advantage, sort of like having a stealth mode. Oh my gosh, or we got cloaking devices like the Klingons and Romulans. Many deities were said to be able to change into owls, and perhaps the most famous was the Greek goddess Athena, who was famous for her strategy and intelligence. This very day, the capital city of Greece, Athens, has Athena's owl as a symbol. All right, we in that Athena energy, owl energy. Should the hooting owl come looking for you this Halloween, it indicates a need for wise counsel or further information before you make a decision. Considered action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally and ensure you think strategically, not impulsively. Of course, we would never. We would never. All right, let's get the tea. What's the tea for our Libra season? Da-na-na-na-na. Okay. Good times. Hello. I haven't seen this card. We're going to get some pumpkin beer variety pack Oktoberfest. Oh, we found our skeleton, and he brought a 6-pack of Oktoberfest. We are meant to happen, okay? Collective. What's happening? He's still lying. Oh! I mean, so what I'm getting from that is, like, you know, while the good times are happening, someone's still out here lying, pretending that they're having good times too, without you. So we're gonna forgive that. and put that in the clearance pile, as Empress T 4444 calls it. Well, she got a rack, I got a pile. It's my pile. I just dump it. It gets rained on. I try to move it out to the alley, but I haven't put it in the garbage bin. So it's just a pile. It's just a pile, okay? Clearance pile. Spell work. Usually I read this as like someone's doing spell work, but I think we the queen bee, okay, right over there. We solid. We're a good witch. We're a damn good witch. Or warlock. We doing it. All that repetition of love and wisdom, guess what? We just did a spell. And now all we're gonna get is love and wisdom. We're gonna be so fucking smart and so fucking loved. You're welcome. You're welcome. Again. I'm fine. It's totally fine. I'm totally fine. What did I say from Encanto? No, you're not, bitch. You're not. It started off hot. Past energy, the black and white nostalgia. Yeah. No, we warming it up. We warming it up over here, and we can leave what started off hot and then fizzled out to live over there. Take control. Oh my God. So, I mean, look at this. We are in our power, people. Good times, taking control. We're not waiting on anything, but we're also not chasing. I know, that's like, what? How? What? You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, my little babies. But we have some good times because we're taking control of our lives. Okay? And then we're letting this clearance pile be left hanging. Because we're done. We're done being ghosted. We're done waiting on people to not ghost us. Okay? We're waiting for people to actually respond within 2 hours. Okay. No longer waiting. What did I just say? We're not waiting. We're not chasing. Okay? We're taking control. We're doing our spells. We're going to pumpkin parties. We're just having a good fucking time. What feels good? Just go towards that. And then you'll get everything in your vortex. Okay? Whoa. Videos. You know what? I was like, this is totally like, you just need to watch more of my videos, okay? Okay, but this is also like, they watching you. You know who. Those people over there, the clearance pile. They watching us. They watching our videos. Oh, do we happen to be putting ourselves out there on social media and the rest of the internet? Yes, we are. Happy watching, people. Because I forgive all, and if I don't need to forgive you, I love you. And even if I do have to forgive you, I love you. Shut him up, girl. I know. Oh. I was like, she's sitting on a I feel like this is going into the take control, like, you know what, dude, you don't say anything. Just ooh, we having a pumpkin spicy fall. That's what it is. This is spicy. It's getting spicy up in here. Someone want to be up all in your, whatever you're offering. Oh my gosh. What is our fucking overall energy, dudes? What season is it? Libra season! Balance. That's cool. See? The cards don't lie. It is fucking Libra season. And of course the Libra season would pop out like that. Okay, what's the news? Fire Witch Tarot. Thank you so much, Fire Witch Tarot, for the Dolly tea and the What's the News tea. It's just great. This is so funny because when I was setting up my table this guy popped out, and I was like, yeah, you have. Oh, he's had enough. Well, that he needs to work on himself, okay? This guy, whoever this may be, you may know, okay? But we're not going to help that person figure themselves out, because we've had enough of him having enough, so, or them, they, whatever the past person is, it's like, let's leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. New love, new love, new. We could be like Jack and Sally if you want, where you can always find me. And we'll have Halloween on Christmas. And in my mind, I wish this never ends. Miss You by Blink-182. What did I say? What? We got this. Our past people may have had enough, but we ready. We open. We open with our open forgiveness palms. Seeing some bullshit. Uh-oh. Has someone been looking at your videos and they're just like, oh, why are they so much happier without me? This wasn't what I wanted. Well, maybe you should focus on yourself than watching other people's videos and feeling bullshitted. Maybe you shouldn't bullshit people. Fuck. All right, that's just me talking to the clearance pile. All-seeing eye. I see everything, bitch. What? I see you seeing me, and I see your bullshit. Okay? We're a cult club collective. We're the village. We're the village people. Okay? And we see. And we forgive. We non-react. That's what we do. Go. Hello, let's go. Come on. Comment section. Come on. My videos need those double digits. We need to get into the double digits of views. Okay? I know that's aiming high, but we could do this. Double digits. Double digits on my views. Okay. Spiritual jail, anyone? Yeah. The karma is karma-ing. Confused, wasting your damn time. Exactly. We're done. We've had enough. We have had enough of fucking wasting our fucking time with people who are fucking confused. Okay? We are not. Okay? Maybe skeletons with no eyeballs, but who are more spiritually attuned than someone with fucking eyeballs who's seeing all this, being all this, seeing all this shit. Yeah. We just need a person without eyes who only see through their third eye. Right here. Okay? I was like... Yeah. Because what happens when you're driving your spiritual car and not looking through your third eye, you're gonna fuck things up. And the spiritual police are gonna get you in a spiritual jail where fucking shitty shit happens. And then you don't learn about the law of attraction. You don't realize that you're drawing it, you create your own reality, and you're in this fucking shit loop. That's what happens. That's what life is in the clearance pile. It's your power they want. Right? Okay, look at our witch hands. Who gave her those shoes? Oh, wait, no. The witch hands, well, because the shoes were given to her by Glenda the Good Witch. See, this one, I was talking about this good witch energy. Like, see, other witches can't fucking steal it. It's protected. We're protected because we're giving off all this forgiveness and shit. So, so nice. All right, let's do a little puff, puff, pass, and then, I'll let you go on your way out of the village, people. Okay, our overall energy. Woo! It's a big nug. Don't think you don't matter when you do. You're beautiful. Duh, where's my let me dig out that beauty card. We're beautiful. Don't we know it? You don't even need anyone to tell us, but this giant OG Kush nug did, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Can we get much higher? Hi. You could be higher if you put your mind to it. We're transcending timelines, space, astral planes. We going through it, people. Ascension, ascension. But the only way we're going to do that, I had this, like, so if you're in like a doorway and then you like squish your arms against it, like for like, I don't know, is it 30 seconds? I don't know. Let's say 30 seconds. You squish your arms up against a doorway, and then after the 30 seconds, you pop out, and then your arms like float up. I learned that in college. That's college level information, okay? And that's how I'm feeling about you guys. We've been putting that pressure and handling things, and we're finally forgiving and letting go and moving on. And there's how we get higher into the higher timelines, higher ascension, higher vibrancy, so that our cork is always flowing, and we're on the highest form of emotional elevation. Okay, I know a lot of words for high because I live up in the Rockies. The devil's lettuce. I laugh harder, cry a little less, and smile a lot more. Yes, sir. Yes, we do. Because we ascending. Put down the blunt for a second and realize that only you can make things happen, and promise yourself that. What? What did I say? Promises, promises, promises. Promise something to yourself and keep that fucking promise. It's a vow. It's a vow, people. It's a vow. It's a vow, okay? What was the promise? Realize that only you can make things happen, and promise that to yourself, okay? See, the universe was like, here's an example. Here's an example, people, of keeping a promise. A promise you can make to yourself. Indica, relax and feel the vibes, bitch. Okay, that's how we figure out how to go towards the better feeling thought, the better feeling butter, the better feeling path to everything that we fucking want in our fucking vortex. That's fucking awesome. Okay. Jack Skellington and Sally will be reunited. It will be a fun movie this season, this fall season. Pothead, you are who you are, baby. Roll with it. Okay, we are. No one's going to change us. And we're going to forgive people who tried to. And then we're going to forgive ourselves for repressing our true selves. And we roll with it. Okay, fine. STFU, shut the fuck up and smoke some weed, bitch. Meditate. Do whatever makes you calm the fuck down. If we can't get into that high, if we're still in revenge mode one day and we just can't go up higher than that, go to sleep, start over. You can do an actual wake and bake or a spiritual wake and bake. All right. I love you guys. Happy fall. And I'll see you next time.